So YK Osiris recently made a comeback on social media, and it was not the way anybody expected. He opened up for the first time about getting blacklisted by Hollywood, and things got super emotional. So does this mean that his career is really over, or is he going to find a way to get out of the trenches of Hollywood's black book? Also, do y'all remember when the pink sauce lady said this?
What do you mean FDA approved? I don't sell medical product. The pink sauce is not a medical product. The pink sauce don't contribute to your health. I never said that. Did I?
Yeah, we all thought that she couldn't go any lower than that, but she proved us wrong because she is now coming after her consumers for having the audacity to complain about her sauce. Say what? She started a whole lot of trouble, but it looks like she just may be in over her head because people are dragging her and calling her to be canceled. Listen, she really did herself dirty with this one. Okay, so let's start with YK Osiris and his heartbreaking breakdown on Instagram Live a couple of days ago. As we know, Osiris hasn't exactly been in the scene for a while now, and there have been reports that things haven't exactly been peachy for him, if you know what I mean. Allegedly, he's owed some money to Drake, and I think it's about $60,000 to $100,000, and also Lil Baby, but I don't know how much he owes Lil Baby. There have been reports of him being blacklisted in Hollywood, and even though nobody really knows why, he went live on Instagram to air out his frustrations, and it got really bad. He revealed that Drake and Lil Baby are no longer friends with him and admitted that it hurt him like really bad, especially since he's now something of an outcast in Hollywood and nobody wants to hang out with him.
Me and Drake don't talk. Me and Lil Baby don't talk. Nobody in the industry fucks with Osiris. Nobody, so don't keep using that shit with me. Like, you can't keep using that. Like, stop. Like, nobody fucks with Osiris, so why the fuck I keep living? Like, I was trying to tell y'all, y'all not getting it. Like, so you tell me why should I keep living?
Now, I get why he would be upset because being blacklisted and treated like an outsider can really be tough, especially for someone who once enjoyed attention from the top people in the industry. He also revealed how much he hated being treated as a clown and added that he has not been allowed to see his kids.
I'm supposed to be with Osiris, so why the fuck I'm living? I can't even see my fucking kids. Like, people look at me as a clown. I'm a talented person, but that doesn't matter, bro. I don't drop my music. I don't do shit. I haven't even performed in fucking 2 years, nigga.
But then things got even more concerning when he revealed that he wanted to unalive himself.
But like, I want to die. Like, I want to kill myself. I want to like leave this earth.
Honestly, guys, this is really hard to watch because you can just see how sad and broken he was. Hollywood is a very hard place to get into, but it's even harder to stay in because it's a dog-eat-dog world, and a lot of so-called friendships fizzle out before you can even blink. There is no faker place in the world than Hollywood, and yes, I said what I said. But of course, there was an outpouring of support for Osiris online, with people saying nice things like, YK Osiris going on live in tears and saying he doesn't want to live over the industry, not messing with him anymore, is heartbreaking. He doesn't deserve to suffer mentally over what he pursued. Then there were some other nasty comments, of course, judging him for showing emotion and telling him to be a man and clowning him and stuff like that. And I'm not gonna talk about that because they're just really horrible. But anyways, Osiris went live the next day to explain why he got so emotional, and he clarified that it wasn't exactly because of Drake and Lil Baby.
I show so much love. I show so much happiness and joy to people that I really love and I really mess with and I really look up to, but I don't get the same results. So that's the way I was feeling.
But as I said, Hollywood is a very fake place and it is very toxic. Osiris was blacklisted and all of a sudden nobody wants to hang out with him or give him opportunities anymore, and it's just crazy. I really hope that he gets back on his feet once again and goes on to have a super successful career. But okay, let's move on to the latest drama surrounding the pink sauce lady. Cause listen, this woman has some insane levels of audacity. She recently went on a talk show called The Karama Show where she tried to drag a customer who bought her sauce and gave it negative reviews. Yeah, I know it sounds insane, but y'all take a look and see.
No, you could have reached out to me like, hey girl, you know what? I see what you're doing, it's amazing and all. I'm a supporter, but I think you should look into this. Take this step. Did you research this? Did you check out your packaging there?
Listen, baby, the audacity is some next level stuff because not only did she sell questionable sauce to consumers, but she is also blaming a consumer for not telling her what needed to be done for her product to be safer. Like, you really can't make this stuff up. And it's even crazier that she was dead serious about the whole thing because she was really mad at the other woman, like real mad. Okay, so I'm gonna give y'all some background info before we move on so you guys can understand exactly what happened. We all know that the pink sauce lady, aka Chef P, claimed to have invented a sauce that went on everything and how it was the best thing ever and stuff like that. Well, a TikToker by the username of Allured Beauty, whose real name is Allie, was one of the first people to try and review the pink sauce. And even though her review was negative, she tried her best to stay kind and not talk down on the sauce, which is no small feat because y'all know how that pink sauce really was.
I'm just gonna try that much. So, cheers. Doesn't really have a taste.
It is like sweet ranch.
The aftertaste, I'm not messing with. It's not bad. Definitely not worth $20 a bottle, but we support small businesses.
We also found out that there was a piece of glitter inside the bottle. Ugh.
So I pulled out the bottle and I opened it up and I had to stick my finger inside of it, but there is a piece of glitter inside the bottle.
Yeah, it's just nasty and it kind of makes me wonder what else was inside the bottle that we just don't know about yet. Yeah, it doesn't look like something that should be eaten, but the sauce was very popular, so I guess people no longer care about tiny little things like food contamination and food poisoning. But anyways, Miss Pink Sauce Lady clearly didn't like being called out like that, and even though Allie tried to stay respectful throughout the video and didn't drag her personally, but instead of taking the criticism and trying to work on her product, she started beefing with Allie for daring to give her product a negative review. Now, I don't know about you guys, but she is giving me very weird vibes here because it's like she's not the type of person to ever admit that she's wrong and instead likes to put blame on other people. But anyways, that's all the necessary background information that you guys need to understand this current drama, so let's move on. So she and Allie were invited to the Caramo show and it is just a big pile of BS. Oh, and for some reason, Miss Pink Sauce claimed that Allie was harassing her and called her delusional.
So tell me, from your perspective, she says that she didn't harass you.
I think it's delusional to send a sample to a laboratory after you stuck your finger in it.
Okay, does she not realize that the reason Allie stuck her finger in it was because there was a piece of glitter inside the sauce that shouldn't have been there in the first place? Plus, lots of other people were receiving exploded packaging or packaging that had gone mad because she thought it would be smart to ship dairy products without preservatives or ice. But anyways, Allie then made a very smart comment about how the Pink Sauce Lady should have reached out to her and contacted her to apologize and get some critical feedback.
If once I posted my original video, if you wanted to make things right as a business owner, when you create a product, that's your pride and joy. You send it off to someone, they don't like it, you're like, oh my gosh, like that's my pride and joy.
I mean, this is a pretty fair point, but clearly Miss Pink Sauce didn't like being confronted with the truth, so she accused Allie of lying. And then she said something that really shocked me.
Okay, but why would I contact someone who's fabricating something on the internet?
But nothing was fabricated.
To be honest, you're not special.
Wait, listen, what? This woman really went on a show and told a paying customer that she's not special just because she gave an honest review of her sauce that everybody knows is a health hazard? Listen, so not only can she not make a sauce that won't put people in the hospital, but she also has zero customer service skills? What on earth is going on here? I mean, really. But that's not the only thing she said.
You're not special, okay? So why should I lose my mind and approach you directly when you're fabricating something on the internet?
Okay, so before we even go on, what is up with this audience? Because they were clapping and cheering Miss Pink Sauce on as if she was dropping some bars in a rap battle. It didn't really even seem like she was making sense at the time of what she was saying. I mean, I think that she was just talking a whole bunch of BS trying to defend herself when it's clear that Allie really didn't do nothing wrong. But you know what? Nobody can convince me that the audience wasn't being cued on when to cheer and to clap, and I find it just ridiculous that nobody cheered for Allie when she was making some solid points. But here they are clapping for Pink Sauce Lady when she tells a customer that she's not special. This is when she said that Allie should have reached out nicely and told her what to do.
No, you could have reached out to me like, hey girl, you know what? I see what you're doing, it's amazing and all. I'm a supporter, but I think you should look into this. Take this step. Did you research this? Did you check out your packaging there?
Again, this clapping from the audience, like where are we at? If you need a customer to tell you how to manufacture your product so it doesn't put people in the hospital, I don't know. Maybe it's the hint that you shouldn't be making the product in the first place. She then accused Allie of trying to tear her down.
Versus trying to tear down my business and my livelihood. And also, and I'm gonna touch your hand when I say this. When I said that you're not special, I meant that as you're not special as far as someone trying to hurt me.
Oh, and y'all want to know the most annoying part of all this? It's the fact that the host, Karamo Brown, was obviously on the Pink Sauce Lady's side and was low-key trying to blame Allie for daring to review a product that she bought with her own money.
I think this is a moment of reflection.
Absolutely, and I think it's a moment of learning on both parts.
I think the learning is more on your part.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's being real.
Exactly. So between Pink Sauce Lady attacking her and the audience not cheering when she made solid points and the host being against her, I'm starting to think that this may have just been a setup against Allie because it's ridiculous. But a lot of people agree that the interview was annoying, with some people saying, this entire situation genuinely infuriates me. This disrespectful stuck-up lady can just about get away with anything, and whenever somebody tries to intervene, she'll try to silence them. That interview between her and that customer was what really set me off though. She was just getting gaslit the whole time while the brain dead interviewer and audience just kept on rooting against her for no reason. Screw this awful lady, she needs a lawsuit. People also came for the host himself saying, I'm honestly kind of disappointed in how Karamo sided with the chef. Like, come on. You'd have to be an idiot not to see all the ways Chef P was wrong in pretty much every step of the way. And Karamo's tone-deaf take is so disappointing. You'd think he'd advocate for accountability more. Chef P was literally just insulting a customer on national TV. Y'all, the backlash was so bad that the episode was taken down, but I still think it's wild that they were defending Miss Pink Sauce Lady when she was selling a food item and she didn't even know what the FDA was. Just so you know, I am judging every single person who bought that pink sauce, and I'm judging you extra hard with all the side eyes. But people are calling her to be canceled, and well, we'll have to wait and see what happens. But in the meantime, you guys make sure you check out this other video.